Now, if you guys all didn't know, there is a way for you to get property back from the state without having to go through the state. First off, there's a thing called unclaimed property, right? This goes to the comptroller. There's a lot of ways that the unclaimed property goes to the state. Whether you have an old deposit with the utility company, phone company, or whatever it may be, your mobile provider, Edison, whoever it is, or a savings account that was inactive for 3 years, it becomes escheated to the state. Basically, it's inactive. That it's a way to make sure that the banks and the companies don't hold property of deceased people. Look at the definition: escheated. It's cheated with the ES in front. You'll see that it specifically deals with death. They do it to you if you have stuff that you leave somewhere too long, or a company doesn't know how to find you. They cheat it to the state comptroller. But the thing is, a lot of people sometimes owe tickets to the state, or they don't want to pay something because they feel it's unjust, which I happen to run into all the time in my case. But because the government takes way too much of our money anyway. But if you go through the state to get your money back, you go to the comptroller. If you owe them money, or they think you do, they can take it from you. The money that you should rightfully get back was given to them by some third party that you entrusted it with. However, you have a means to remedy this under the law. Okay, first off, this form right here is off the, go to the state comptroller's website, go to all the PDF forms, like Consumer's Guide, There's a part here, in there it's on page 8, where it says you have a right to claim property from the holder. Now, this would lead you to believe, if you read this alone, that you have to try to claim it from the state first, and if you can't do it, then you have a right to go claim it from the holder. That is incorrect. That's evidenced by, in the appendices for that very same Consumer Rights Guide, there is a form, Appendix A5, is the reimbursement form that the holder uses once he pays you to get the money he paid you back that was rightfully yours from the state. Now, right here, I will show you a couple other things. I'll show you this first page right here. That is to show you what title this is from. This is now you're going to go to the same page where you find the guide for consumers to unclaimed property. You'll see there's a law on unclaimed property, laws and regulations. Look at that PDF file. It is going to come up. It's going to be the second page in. It's going to show you exactly what law it is after the heading page. And that is, get a little closer here, Civil Code Procedure, Unclaimed Property Law, Title 10, Chapter 7. Specifically, page 29 into it, you're going to find section 1560B. 1560B is basically, it says that any holder who has paid by the state controller pursuant to this chapter may make payment to any person appearing to the holder that is entitled to that money. Okay? Upon filing proof of such payment, the payee or the person that was the original holder of your money gets paid back by the state. No offense or buts. The state can't even charge them a fee for doing it. So you have a right to go to claim your property from the person you originally gave it to, the holder, not the state. Even if the state has your money now, they are not the holder. The holder is the original person that you entrusted the money to. You get that from them without going to the state. You have a right to do it, and also the law says that you can. And just remember that. There's always legal remedies to everything that you're going to do. You just have to stick to the Constitution, stick to the laws in the book, and guess what? You'll usually win. You just have to be willing to play hardball sometimes, because they're not going to want to give you your money, because it's more effort for the person that gave it to the state already. I got to get it back from the state now. Yeah, but I entrusted it to you. I should be able to get it back from you. That's the whole principle behind it, and that's why it works. So remember, Title 10, Chapter 7. Title 10 is Civil Procedure, and Chapter 7 is Unclaimed Property Law, and 1560 Part B. Or you just go to the State Comptroller's website, look at the PDF, find the PDF for the laws and regulations regarding unclaimed property, and you'll find it on page 29, section 1560B. You have a right to your property. Don't anybody tell you otherwise. Don't people that have your property give to the state say, I can't do anything for you. Get your money. Forget the state. It is a faster way to do it. Get my money, $1,000 back for a savings account I had. So remember, you have rights. You have a right to your property. And the government tries to tell you you don't, or passes laws that says you don't, but you do. And there's a law that actually says you do in some cases, like this one, besides the Constitution. So have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.